This is my video for you who readers French. This is my video for you readers French. I pray for you to see we can solve this violence in your country. I believe you leaders, you have a responsibility to solve, to make peace in your society, not to revenge each other. To think your country they don't have this violence. And I believe you will continue this, you can continue this violence, and this violence to be more, to bring more problem all country around the world. I believe to this too, you have a responsibility to decide to continue this violence to be all around the world. And I believe you have a responsibility to stop this violence, society not to revenge each other. This is my example. New Zealand, they have a big problem, not like your country. Who stop not New Zealand not to revenge each other is the leaders. New Zealand he bring society not to revenge each other, and he teaches them respect each other. This you see New Zealand problems they been there. Everybody was thinking New Zealand they cause all country problem. They never revenge all country New Zealand. Who stop this violence not to revenge each other New Zealand is the leaders government. Now you have a responsibility to think you can stop this violence not to continue. First, hit each other to take out. Hit each other. First, you leaders, you have to take hit. First, your heart, your government to take hit each other out. Second, to teach your society to respect each other, not to abuse each other, not to abuse each other. Them they bring terrorism. Na abuses each other, to abuse each other, you have to know na them the terrorism. First war to going to fighting each other is the first to abuse each other, not to respect each other. Is this, I pray for you first to use this. I know you have power. Now one day when you want to stop this terrorism there, you can take all Muslims, you kill them. Now if you kill them, you are not going to stop this terrorism there. And you can bring another people or regional, na them they start to make terrorism. You have to believe this war, this terrorism not for God. This terrorism is for politicians to hit each other. For politicians not to teach society to respect each other. For politicians not to make society together to close each other. I believe this is my example. Why in New Zealand they never revenge? And there was a big problem, not like your country. First, you have to teach everybody to respect each other. This is my example. Another my example. Muhammad, his uncle, he was not follow our religion. He told him, when he was told him, he said, no, I don't want to follow you. You are my children. You my children, you have to follow me. Muhammad, he never abuses his uncle. And he never, always, he was respect her uncle. And he was respect her uncle he believing. Now, this is my video, ABs, BBs, all news around the world, share with your leaders, French. I pray for him to think we can stop this violence. They're not allowed to continue to bring all countries this violence. This is my example. They're going to bring all around the world violence. I hear Australia leaders, he talking, he going to support France about this terrorism. Now you ask yourself, like you leaders, how are you going to support your country terrorism, and they don't have front line? They have front line. You're fighting with them front line. Now this is they show me this is they can be all around the world, and already all they cause society problem. This war to fighting they cause all society problem. They cause Muslim problem. They cause all regional problem. They cause na people that don't have original problem. No anybody he that don't want to be safe. And you have responsibility to make safe your society. And you have responsibility to sing this violence, not to continue to revenge each other. You have to solve this violence in equal. When some of your children he did a mistake, to say my children you did a mistake. When your mother he did your father mistake, to say my mother you did my father mistake. This is a bring to solve violence in your country. And not to bring violence in your country, and they start to be all around the world. Everybody we condemn this violence there to your country. Need to us to condemn this violence, and you are not make peace to think they can stop it. They're not going to help anything. They're not going to help anything. I continue again. Ask yourself, New Zealand, they have a lot of problem. Who stop this not to revenge each other is the leaders in New Zealand. Okay. Have a good, I pray for you to sing your country, they can move this violence, your country, society, they can be peace in the street. And they can be peace inside the house. Your society or your society. I'm not support your country to have this violence. And I'm not support this violence to your country to be to another country. I support all around the world to single society we can have peace. We can play each other. All your sisters and brothers. White, African, all color, all regional, all cultures, you are sisters and brothers. You have to know this. All your country, your leaders, you have to know your leaders to protect them in equal and to judge them in equal and to blame them in equal, and to make them peace, not to revenge each other. To single your country, they can be peace, not to cause another country a problem. This is my example. I repeat again. Leaders in Australia, he said he is going to support you. Now, this is my question to you. How will he support you? This terrorism, they don't have front line. They have front line, they're fighting. Like example, like they're fighting like Somali. Example, they're fighting like another country. I pray for you to think your society, they're not going to cause all country problem. Have a good day to solve your country violence in equal, not solve violence, this violence you have with guns. I pray for you to stop this violence with talking. They solve, they make peace in your country.